So I decided to do a short story from the beach here in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. I decided to tell my one of my short stories from Ghana. So I was visiting Cape Coast dungeon, and while I was visiting the dungeon, I had an experience. This experience was something quite supernatural. So initially, when I came into the dungeon, I I slipped and fell. When I slipped and fell, I made a joke. I said, haha, my ancestors are trying to pull me down and bring me with them or something like that, it said. And I got up, we went on the tour. As soon as I entered the male dungeon, I I was overcome with grief. It was just so hard. And the tour guide cut off the lights. He There's a boat behind me. He cut off the lights so that you can get a feel for what it was really like during that time. And so you could smell, I could hear things. I was having a real experience that nobody else was having. Then I realized that I was the only African American on the tour. It was other African nationals and some like one or two white people. So nobody was really there who could understand where I was coming from or what I might have been feeling. So I'm asking my husband, I'm like, babe, you don't hear that? You don't hear that? Because I could hear like voices. I could hear people talking. And it was like they were telling me, you know, stuff. They were trying to tell me what was going on. And I was really not trying to hear it. It was really spooky. But I then I could smell things, I could taste things. It was really freaking me out. And every room that I went into, I had that experience. I think the tour guide actually recognized it, maybe seeing other Africans from the diaspora go through the same thing. So we went from room to room and then we got to the door of no return. Once we were at the door of no return, I was just like, I'm not going there. I'm not going in there. I'm not going out there. It felt like they was trying to trick me. I was like, nah, player. We did this already. I know how this goes. I know what this story looks like. And from there, I just like almost kind of started having a panic attack. So the guide, he said to me, he looked me square in my face and he said, hey, relax. You can come back. And I'm just sitting there like, no, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. So I got to a place where I felt like it was safe enough for me to go out there. And when I walked out the door of no return, it was like I could feel and see everything. I literally could see like I could see all of the ships. I could see the canoes taking the people out to the ships. I could see everything. And I really was getting nervous. Like, I could see everything. So there was this white lady standing next to me, and she took a picture, and the flash from the camera like kind of snapped me out of it, and I looked and everything was gone. It was like Cape Coast as it is right now. That really like took me for a loop, because I never understood what was happening, and that I was experiencing something that other people have experienced too. And from that, I just went to the car, and when I got to the car, I was just having this uncontrollable crying. I just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And at some point I then realized, wait a minute, my people, what was that? My people, I just saw a fish jump. My people actually made it through this. So many people died. So many people jumped from ships. And I realized, wait, my people, not only did they go through this, but they survived. They survived the trip over. They survived being beaten and all kinds of stuff. They survived some very atrocious things, but we made it. And then I was overcome with pride. I became very proud of who I am. It made me even more proud. I've always been proud, but it made me even more proud. Proud to be who I am, proud of what I came from, proud of everything. And at this point, I now just thank God for the experience. And, also I know a responsibility comes with that. And with that responsibility, here I am talking to you. Part of my responsibility is to let you know that this is something that you have to do. You gotta visit. You gotta step out of that box. You gotta do it. Even if you only go for a visit, you don't have to live there. You can come back. You can always go back to America, but you should visit, get a good understanding of what it is you came from. The story from that side is quite different than what it is that we get, and you should find out for yourself. I just wanted to share this little story with you guys while I'm on vacation here in Jamaica. Talk to y'all later.